Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a talk through video. I haven't done one of these in a while, I don't think. I usually do voiceovers, but today I will be showing you my everyday makeup routine, and I use the term everyday loosely because if you follow me on Snapchat, you know mama hardly wears makeup. I mean, most of the time I'm home. I'm a homebody. I'm home all the time, and if I'm just home, I'm not putting on makeup. I don't like to walk around with makeup unless I'm filming. A lot of the times I will film in the morning and then just wear the makeup for the rest of the day, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But if I'm not filming, if I'm just relaxing, I've got no makeup on. And I do have a video that went up not too long ago that I will link down below. It is my minimal makeup look, like the no makeup. That is when I want to do like the bare minimum, like barely any makeup. If you're more interested in that kind of video, I will link that below. This video, I'm putting on makeup. And this is the look I've been doing a lot recently, which is why I wanted to film it. This is the look I like to wear when I want to try just a little bit, when I don't want to do the bare minimum. I want to do something a little bit extra. It's a very, very fresh face, no eye makeup, just very fresh, and I love it. I hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to see how to get it, even though it's very simple. Oh my god. Choked on my saliva. Then just keep on watching. It's so crazy to see like my hair shorter, even though it's not even that much shorter, but it was like down to here. So I cut off like this much. I have to wash my hair today, so it's like really gross, so let's ignore that. Anyway, I've already moisturized my face when I did my skincare routine earlier, and I applied a little bit of the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. Because I think I'm going to be out today in the sun. This is my favorite face SPF. It's a physical SPF. I love it. It's my favorite. Now I'm going to apply some of this guy to my face. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is my favorite facial mist ever. Okay, so that mist has completely like dried. It's completely in my skin, and you can see how crazy, like, most facial sprays, when I spray it and then it dries, it just gives me a little bit of luminosity, but it doesn't look as dewy as this, and my skin actually feels super like moisturized, like if I just put on a cream or like a moisturizer. It's crazy. It feels so hydrated. So now I'm gonna work on the brows. I'm actually doing my eyebrows on camera. I never do my eyebrows on camera just because it takes forever. But I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I have mine in neutral brown. Somebody actually told me that theirs came with a top. Did like mine just not come with a top? So weird. So yeah, I'm just going to comb the brows. Okay, so I do like my eyebrows to look a little bit lighter than this, just to kind of, I don't know, just a little bit lighter. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. I'm actually using light to medium instead of medium to dark because they look a little bit dark for me, like for an everyday thing. So I'm just going to like lighten them up a little bit. And this is obviously going to set my eyebrow hairs in place. This stuff does not move. I love this. Eek. Okay, so that is all I'm doing to my brows. Usually if I'm going out at night, I will like carve them out a little bit more, make them a little bit more like sculpted and more perfect. UPS is here. Some people might think that this is even too bold, but you guys know I like bold eyebrows. So I don't like to put on foundation all the time. Honestly, I have so many foundations, and I wear foundations if I'm going somewhere, like, oh look, a pimple. If someone's like, hey, let's go somewhere and do something important, then I'll put on foundation. But if I'm going to, you get me, I don't wear foundation every day. Okay, focus. So I love using these products on a regular, like, day-to-day basis. These are the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I love them. I'm gonna use 10 light, like, on my face a little bit, and then 15 fair underneath my eyes. So what I like to do with number 10, as you can see, I need to buy a new one. I haven't found this number in a while, like, it's starting to worry me. I just, like, dot it around like that, like, really weird. Like that, like a circle on my face. I know, super strange. But I only put a little bit just to barely even out my skin tone. And then I take the 15 fair, and that is what I use for underneath my eyes. Is there a fly in here? And I bring this one around my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and in between my forehead. I mean, in between my eyebrows. I always say in between my forehead. Around my mouth. I get like redness around my mouth. And then I just blend that all in, and that kind of looks a little bit heavy. You're like, you might as well just wear foundation. But it feels so lightweight. It really isn't as heavy as a foundation. So I'm using the sculpting brush by Real Techniques. I freaking love this brush. I've talked about it in a favorites video. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Get your hands on it. It's fantastic. And I like to use it on a day that I'm in a rush, this brush, because, because it's big enough to be like a foundation brush. Like, you just blend out your foundation perfectly, but then because of the way it's shaped, it's so easy to just get in between my eyebrows and then underneath my eyes like this. See? It's fantastic. I'm gonna take this concealer on my eyes as well, just to cover up any veining. I have very, very, very veiny eyelids. When I was younger, actually, people made fun of my eyelids because they were so veiny, and actually my forehead as well. I used to have crazy veins on my forehead. I mean, I still kind of do, but not as much, not as bad. And also, this concealer is very luminous and fresh. It's not cakey, it doesn't dry out my under eyes. It's seriously, like, fabulous. So as you can tell, like, you can still see my skin, but it just looks a little bit more even, like, around my face here. I'm gonna set that because right now I just look crazy, like a little greasy. I'm gonna use my NYX HD finishing powder. Normally I would use my Maybelline powder, but I'm trying to switch it up because I always use that one. So I'm using this NYX one to set my under eyes, and I actually really, really like this powder. I think it's really good. Just got it all over my shirt. I am seriously a mess unless I'm filming voiceovers. That's why I always film voiceovers. But anyway, trying something different today. Setting the concealer on my lids because if not, it like creases. So yes. I'm also gonna set right here. Okay, so now for my favorite product ever. This is very, very pricey, but honestly guys, like, this is the best makeup item I own. It's my favorite makeup product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I love this. I love this so much. The fact that I love them both the same is crazy, because sometimes I don't like the highlights in a contour kit or the contours in a highlight. You know what I mean? So I love these both so much. And this is the perfect shade to contour with, but it's also the perfect shade to bronze with. So I'm gonna take the Morphe MB5. It's just a stippling brush. I like to use any stapling brush. I like the Sephora one too. It doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna dip this brush into my Sculpt one, the bronzer. And I'm gonna start bronzing my skin. Honestly, a lot of the times I don't even put on concealer on my face. I don't put anything on my face. I just conceal my under eyes and throw this bronzer on because I think it looks beautiful even on bare skin. And that's really hard to come across because sometimes bronzers will look patchy unless you have a base underneath. Not this one. Oh. I love this bronzer so much. I'm gonna put some under here as well. my neck a little bit, just a little bit. It just makes you look nice and glowy. And can you guess it? Jennifer Lopez-y. Okay, so typically I would just go ahead and use the highlight in this palette because it's like my favorite, but I have been obsessed with the Becca Champagne Pop. This is the collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and I'm not just saying that because I love Jaclyn Hill, but this is my favorite Becca highlight that Jaclyn sent it to me, but I went out and bought it the second I tried it, so I have a backup because it's honestly my favorite Becca highlight. And my favorite has always been Moonstone, but I like this one more because it's not as like stark. I don't know. It's freaking awesome. If you can get your hands on it still, get your hands on it. So now I'm just gonna highlight the crap out of my face using Champagne Pop. This is an e.l.f. small tapered brush. I'm using that same brush to just like blend things in, mainly focusing on the top of my cheekbones, but also like, you know, highlighting on my whole face. And right here on my nose. I don't like to highlight the very tip of my nose. I know a lot of people do, but I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna highlight my chin a little bit. And yeah, I just want to keep highlighting, but I need to control myself. And then that is everything I do for my face. Like on a day-to-day basis, I like very bronzy skin and highlight. I don't like to blush, you guys know that, unless I'm like going out. So I have been obsessed with this lipstick since the day I got it. This is the MAC Huggable Lip Color, and this is in the shade Soft Talkin'. It was sold out at like 2 counters when I went to go get it, but I ended up buying it online. It was available online. I don't know if it still is, but I love this lipstick because it's super moisturizing, but it stays on. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't know what formula this is. Like, I don't know. I swear those lights were like a lot brighter at the beginning of this video. I am really impressed with the formula of this lipstick because it's really hydrating, but it doesn't slip or bleed, and I'm feeling it. Oh my god, I didn't even put on mascara. I'll do that now. It is a sheer color, but I think it's beautiful. I also really love wearing this on top of a lip liner. Like, I will fill my entire lips with a lip liner and then put this on top. And the combination of like a matte lip liner and this is it's like fantastic. I wore it out at night recently, like that combo, and my lips were glossy the whole night. Anyway, that was Soft Talkin', and I like it. So I'm gonna put on mascara. My favorite everyday, like, basic mascara is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. It's not basic, but I like how it makes my lashes look without any eyeshadow on. You get me? Okay, so that completes this look pretty much. This is what I will wear if I'm like, you know what? I want to do a little something with my makeup, but not go all out. And then after, I will just spray my face, not necessarily with the Tatcha. This bottle is so pretty. Not with this one again, because it's super dewy. So I'll go in with a different spray. Today I'm going to use the coconut or the lavender. I have like an addiction to facial mists. I just bought this one from Josie Maran. It's the Nirvana Hydrating Treatment. For no reason. I didn't need this. I have like an addiction to facial mists. Oh my god, would you guys like to see a video on all my facial mists as like a makeup stash? Let me know. I know that's super stupid, so maybe you guys don't want to. So I'm gonna do coconut. And I'm just gonna spray. And I'm gonna let that dry. I maybe was a little too close to my face. And now we are officially done. This may be too dewy and too luminous for some people, but honestly, when you have really dry skin and mine is kind of flaky, you want to look as dewy as you can. Actually, I think I'm gonna add some highlight to my inner corners. This is the Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush. Yeah, let's do it. A little bit under here. All right, I like it. No regrets. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's super basic and simple and like cool, like you did nothing. But I honestly just wanted to show you my everyday kinda makeup routine. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.